Okay, hopefully you've taken a little bit of time to practice checking for equivalent fractions. Now let's look at solving for an unknown. Okay? So sometimes these are easy. You can look at them and you may be able to write down the answer. But we'll show you a technique that will work every single time, whether it's easy or not. Okay? So again, we're going to assume we have equal fractions. We're going to cross multiply. So multiply up, and you get 21 times n is 6 times 7. And so 21n is 42. Divide both sides. We're going to undo the multiplication with division. Oops. 21. Okay. And the 21s divide out. 21 goes into 42 twice. So we end up with n is 2. And we can check this. Go ahead and substitute 2 back up into here. And 2 times 21 is 42. And we are good to go. Also, another way to check is go ahead and take your fractions. And we want to reduce that and ask ourselves, is that the same as 7 over 21? And sure enough, we can reduce. 2 goes into 2 once, into 6 3 times. 7 goes into itself once, and into 21 3 times. And we see that 1/3 is the same as 1/3. So overkill, but we do have equivalent fractions. Okay. Now, if the unknown is in the denominator, that's not going to matter. Same technique is going to work every single time. Do your cross multiplication. We end up with 12 times m is 32 times 9. And at this point, you may want to go and grab your calculator, but the technique is going to be exactly the same. To solve for m, we're going to divide both sides by 12. The 12s divide out. Okay. And we can get m here. If you, and this is good practice, don't grab your calculator. Go ahead and try to simplify this before. We can see 3 goes into 9 3 times and into 12 4 times. 4 goes into 4 once and into 32 8. Okay. And so we end up with a solution of 8 times 3, which is 24. Okay. So the solution there is 24. Now you can check, substitute in, do the cross multiplication, or like we did down here, you can substitute in and reduce all your fractions and show their equivalent. But here's the technique for solving equivalent fractions. Okay. Take a moment now, go and practice some of these. We'll come back and do a few applications.